Good day, good people. It is Stephanie of Dr. Stephanie Creates, and I'm back with another video to share with you today. In this video, I'm going to share with you my July ink samples from Vanness, continuing on with the series of monthly ink samples. Okay, let's see where I'm going to begin. And welcome back to the channel if you are returning. Welcome if you're new and if this is your first time. Thank you for stopping by. All right, let's see. I have misplaced the speedball nib that I want to use. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the first ink sample. This is a Ferris wheel press ink. This is my first time purchasing a 10 ounce from them. This cute little container, 10 ounce, 10 milliliter. And this color is called Gossiping Grapevine. I do believe that this is a newer color from them. It is a purple. And I hope that it is as pretty as it looks right now. Sorry for that little shake in the voice. That's a pretty purple. Okay. This is a Ferris wheel press. Okay, guys. Just starting the video and I'm tripping already. Trying to get this dip pen stuff down pat. And this is called, what is this again? This is Gossiping Grapevine. Gossiping Grapevine. You know what? I'm going to switch up and try one of my other pens. And then come back to this one. As my daddy used to say, maybe I'm not holding my mouth right. We'll see. Okay, that's Gossiping Grapevine. And let me grab the Sailor. Okay, didn't mean to smack my lips. Next one is a Pilot Ishirizuku ink in Su Gyoiku. Let's see what they come up with. Now I'm personifying color. Pretty. But you guys knew I was going to like that one. Okay, let's try this other dip pen. This is Pilot Hero in Su Gyoiku. Okay. I like that color. Next, we have a Robert Oster. This color is called Brandy. I've heard about this color. I just have never tried the color. It looks pretty in this sample. Okay, guys, I have a type. I must have a type when it comes to this orangish goldy color. Oh boy. And this is Robert. Oyster. And this is called Brandy. Pretty. And what I'm going to do is I have a color that I think they look alike already just from that swatch. So let me grab it. It's a J. Herbon Ombre de Birmanie. Doubt that I said that right, but you guys know that by now. I need to practice a little bit more patience in pronunciation as well. I'll put that on my to-do list. Okay, even though I thought they were similar, now that Robert is starting to dry down, I can see some differences already, but you see they're in the same wheelhouse per se. And I don't want to misspell. So let's see, ombre de B-I-R Manny. Okay. So yeah, not exact, but you see that they're cousins. Now this next color, I'm going to ask for forgiveness already, guys, because I'm not going to tear up this name. It's a Robert Oster ink as well. Astro Quizarot. Astro Quizarot. That's what we're going to go with for today. And let's see. Okay, we got something in the red family. All right. Ooh, got a little bit too much there on that. Got a little too excited. But that's pretty. That is a pretty color. Okay, Robert, come through. Pretty fall color. Robert. And this is Astro Quiza Rock. I know I'm not the only one that when we pick up these inks and we know that they're coming from different countries, different languages, different dialects, but you still have to wonder, how do they come up with the names for these inks? Or sometimes even, what do they mean? Now we could look those up if it's in a native language. We can look it up and find out what it means, but I know I'm not the only person that just wonders, where does this come from? Now this ink here is a pretty pinkish purple. It is a Ferris wheel press. It's sugar and spite. I've heard about this ink and have seen it, so I had to get myself a little sample. Um, I think it's a pretty color, and it depends on how I've decorated my spread and my planner and my journal as to whether I would actually use the color. But I think that I would actually write with it, even though it's a little bit out of my comfort zone. It is a pretty color though. And this is Ferris. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. And this is Sugar and Spite. And I think it's pretty. I think that is a pretty color. Pardon me if you hear that thunder. I think the sky is about to open up, which I'm not mad at because we could use a little bit. Okay. And then my next color is called Green Oasis. It is a diamond shimmer. Shimtastic is actually what it says, Shimmertastic. And it's called Green Oasis. Had to get me a green one in. Let's see. Hoping that I grab some of the shimmer. You know what? I'm going to do myself a solid and shake it up one more time. Just to make sure I got some of that shimmer off the bottom. Trying to be a little bit more conscious of these ink swatches so that it can be a better experience even for you guys, even though you're viewing it through video. Hopefully it'll dry down and give us a little something. And again, this is called Golden Oasis from Diamine. And maybe the golden comes from the shimmer. We shall see. Okay. And then we have one more that I'm going to squeeze at the very bottom of the page. It's also a Diamine ink, and it is called Storm. It's from the red edition. At least that's what it says. Was there an ink vent that was red? I don't know. You know, I've only been in this game for about a year. So in the comments, let me know, was there a ink vent that was red, which is why this is called the red edition, or if you just know why this color is part of the red edition. Let me know, please. I think that's a pretty blue. And I think it has a little bit of shimmer in it, so we'll see. And again, this is a Diamine. I know y'all get tired of me saying and again, and I apologize because that's the teacher in me trying to make sure everyone has clarity. I'll do a swerve on this one just because I want to. Okay. Let's see what we're looking like. Okay, this is also the first time I'm going to pause, let the ink dry, and then come back and try to see if I can do that and try to see if my editing skills will be smooth enough for that. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, guys, and I'm back. Tried to give this as much time as I could to dry. But I wanted to have you guys take a look at the colors again for my July ink samples. I like the way they turned out. With these two being dried, I do now see the difference, but wet they looked more similar than they really are. I hope you can see the shimmer and the shading in the inks. This Sugar and Spice has a little shimmer. Storm has a little shimmer. And even Golden Oasis does. And then there's a little shimmer and sheen in the Gossiping Grapevine. And then sheen in these three right here. So yeah, these are my ink samples from Vanness. I look forward to using them in the near future. Again, as you guys know, I just like to share what I've picked up. And let me know in the comments, what do you think? Are these some inks that you would like to play around with and pick up? If so, go over to Vanness. And remember, Stephanie Creates get you 10% off. Until the next video, love on your family, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.